By now, we've probably all heard the term Big Brother. Now, if there was a company out there that is like Big Brother, so huge surveillance and a lot of other things, non-transparency, this is going to be the one. Palantir Technologies. Let's talk about them. Now, this guy, Alex Karp, super important. He's currently the CEO. He's essentially the reason why Palantir is Palantir today. Also, pause the video if you want to take a look at where he's gone to university. So essentially what Palantir does is they're a huge data mining company. So they essentially gather data from pretty much everywhere. Think of them like a huge vacuum. They just suck in all this data and then they're able to analyze the data and provide the data. Now, of course, there's a lot more that goes into that, but think of it that way in a more simplified manner. Now, one of the really neat things they did during the pandemic is they actually assisted governments around the world with tracking the spread of COVID. So they were able to assist and provide vaccines as well as many other needs that the people needed at the time. Now, it does not take a genius to really see how a huge data mining company is probably at some point going to get into some hot water. Now, one of the biggest things at the moment that Palantir is doing that is causing controversy is going to be working with Immigration's Customs Enforcement. So they're actually assisting with the deportations during, of course, the current Trump administration. Now, they have been doing a lot of other things. So they also assist local police. They also have a lot of military contracts. Now, not a lot is known about the military contracts because, of course, they're secret, and they also work with a lot of other organizations, but they're essentially a huge surveillance company. Now that you know a little bit more about what they are and why they're so controversial, let's actually talk about the stock. So Palantir, they went public back in 2020 on October 2nd for about $9.20. So not as much as some of the other stocks we've talked about. That'll put you down at about $920 as an initial investment. They've actually gone up pretty significantly, 1,315% all time. Now, they went public in 2020. It's 2025, so they've been around for about 5 years, at least publicly. They were around before that, but publicly they've been around for about 5 years. So they've actually done pretty good for themselves. You can take a look there. May 14th is the current close. The current close, of course, is going to be $130.18. They have gone up about $120.98 since they went public. That's actually pretty good. So let's run the numbers. If you bought 100 shares at $9.20, approximately $920. Now, if you held the shares, you sold nothing since then, you'd have about $13,018. So they've actually done pretty well. Not as much as some of the other companies we've seen, of course, but they've only been around for 5 years. Let me know what you think about Palantir. They're a pretty controversial company. Let me know what you think.